guys, it's Beanie Boo Wolf, and welcome back to another video.
So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 10 most underrated Beanie Boos, in my opinion. In case you don't know what that means, underrated is basically where someone or something is really good, but it's just not really getting the recognition that it deserves.
It's basically the opposite of overrated.
And remember, this is just my opinion, and a lot of people have different views on which Beanie Boos are underrated and which ones are not, and this is kind of just what I think. These are not officially the most underrated Beanie Boos. This is just what I think. So yeah, let's get into the video.
So coming in at number 10, we have Diva.
I think that the design of this Beanie Boo is really good. I think the white and pink go really well together, and I also really like the name too. I think this Beanie Boo is just perfect in my opinion. She deserves way more attention. Like, come on. This Beanie Boo is amazing. And getting on to our next one, we have Mai. So Mai is a pink and white cat, and she was released actually this year in 2022 around Valentine's Day. The reason why I think Mai is underrated and deserves more popularity is because she is a very unique Beanie Boo. A lot of people are always wanting unique designs on Beanie Boos, and I think Mai is really unique, especially for a cat Beanie Boo, because I don't think any cat Beanie Boo looks like this. Her tail has a different shape and texture.
Her ears have this really interesting shape. Her fur is covered in sparkles. Her head is turned to the side.
And her face is very differently shaped. And I think her name is also really pretty.
And getting on to our next one, we have Dougie. So Dougie is a brown dachshund with blue eyes, and I think he was released around 2015 or 2016.
I think that he's underrated because I really like his design. It's very simple and there's not too much going on with it. And sometimes a simple design is kind of what you want, since a lot of Beanie Boo designs are very complicated. His fur is also really soft too, and I know a lot of people like it when Beanie Boos have that soft fur texture. And he's also just perfect the way he is.
I think Ty did an amazing job on this Beanie Boo, and I would like to see more Beanie Boos like this. And getting on to our next Beanie Boo, we have Carrots the Bunny.
So Carrots is a plain white bunny with pink accents, and she was released sometime around 2010. It feels like most of the Beanie Boo bunnies are very underrated in general. The only one that seems to be getting the attention is Bloom, and that's only because of the Goonie show, I think.
Then the rest of the bunnies get like barely any appreciation when they are literally so cute, especially Carrots.
She has a very simple design and a really nice color scheme as well. Also looks a little bit realistic too, when most of the Beanie Boos that Ty makes these days aren't the most realistic. And I know a lot of people like realistic designs, so...
And getting on to our next one, we have Hyde.
So Hyde is a black and gold owl, and he was released sometime around 2019. I really like this Beanie Boo because he is really unique. I really love how his wings and his tail are super fluffy, and he's covered in these metallic stars.
I feel like there are a lot of people that do not know about the existence of this Beanie Boo, and it deserves a lot more appreciation because it is really unique and pretty.
It's probably one of my favorite Beanie Boo owls. Getting on to our next one, we have Halo the bear. Halo is an angel bear, and I think she was released around 2014. So I don't really collect the bears that much, but this one is an exception. I think her design is really cool. I love how the halo looks like it's almost floating in a way, and I really love how her wings look super shiny as well. This is probably one of the most underrated Beanie Boos ever. And getting on to our next one, we've got Lovesy. So Lovesy is a pink and turquoise dog, and she was released in like 2014, I believe, and she is exclusive to Justice.
I think that her design is really aesthetically pleasing in my opinion, and I love the colors that Ty chose. They go really well together.
And I really love the texture of her fur as well because it is really soft. And I feel like a lot of Justice exclusive Beanie Boos are kind of just underrated in my opinion. It's not just Lovesy, it's kind of all of the Justice exclusives. She's also pretty unique as well because I don't think we have any other dogs with this really fluffy texture. And getting on to our next one, we have Faye. So Faye is a unifox, and she was released sometime in 2020, and it feels like a lot of people don't know that this Beanie Boo exists, and I don't know why this Beanie Boo isn't super well known because a lot of the Uniboos, meaning the ones with the horns, are super iconic. And it feels like a lot of the Uniboos are kind of the same in my opinion because they all have that really rainbow color, while Faye has just a very simple pink and gold color scheme. So comparing Faye to the other foxes, she looks quite different. Her face is a lot wider, she has no mouth, and her tail is a different texture. And getting on to our next one, we have Daffodil. So Daffodil is a rainbow-colored lamb, and she was released in 2018. She deserves so much more appreciation because of how cute she is. Like, look at that face! And she's also super fluffy as well. When most of the sheep Beanie Boos, their fur is like not fluffy at all. It always gets matted and it collects dirt. And that's what I like about this one. I think Ty should make a lot more sheep like this because they are so cute and fluffy. And the fur doesn't get gross after a while.
And getting on to our last Beanie Boo, we have Dakota.
So Dakota is a pink and purple Chihuahua, and she was released around 2015, and she's exclusive to Justice. So I don't really see a lot of people talking about Dakota, and I feel like a lot of people don't really know that she exists either.
Since she is exclusive to Justice, and like,
nobody
talks about Justice exclusives. It's sad.
I think she is really pretty. I love the purple and pink colors and how they're mixed together. It gives off a really nice vibe in my opinion. I feel like if more people knew about this Beanie Boo, then she would be very popular. And she honestly deserves to be popular because she is so pretty, as I already said. She's definitely one of my favorite Beanie Boos. So yeah guys, that right there was my list of all the most underrated Beanie Boos. And remember, this is all my opinion. I really hope that these Beanie Boos get the appreciation that they deserve because I think they are all so amazing and very underrated. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say, but I will see you in my next video. Bye!